here? Am I live in? Nope. Nope. Go live. Here we go. YouTube demands so much. They demand so much to maintain true. How much smooth video streaming do I need to offer you, the tube, for you to be satisfied? You, the tubes. Hi, my name's Marge. I'm a Heoki empath. I just like having these little talks with Ma about how I feel about things. Being Heoki empath, man, y'all feeling all kinds of way all the times. It's funny. You don't know your feelings if it's the collective energy of all the sum of all parts of the harmonic convergence of every vibrational frequency of the individual that makes up this concoction of this orchestra of splat. That's what it sounds like splat. Like something's going splat. Like, you know, it's funny to me. Tomorrow's election day. Tomorrow they're electing. Oh, I'm pretty sure things are gonna get crazy. Cause where do people learn to not get crazy? How do people not get crazy usually? Like, for as long as I can remember, you were telling me my whole life that I gotta learn emotional control, or other people are gonna learn to control my emotions for me. And then all of a sudden, while I'm learning how to do all that, as I look around and I'm like, where's the emotional control in the world? Where are these motherfuckers? They're just like burning down cities. They're freaking, you know, it's crazy. They're going around shooting people. They're beating people up. They're freaking burning down buildings that cost money. And you know what? Poor people already don't get what they freaking need. So that's all you got to do. You're giving them what they want because they want to freaking upgrade their buildings anyway. And if you look around in all these cities and stuff like that, look at where all the big cranes are in the cities. They're at all the government and city buildings because they're all getting upgrades in all these companies. Look at freaking that Rite Aid company. Major marketing overhaul. They changed their logo for the first time in like 17 years or something like that. Because they got all this freaking stimulus package, emergency money to help the people that already don't need help because they already got more fucking money than God. Right, and then all these the cracks of society just keep getting wider and wider, and people are getting more and more desperate, you know. Yeah, there's still plenty of people on the roads, and that's what's happening, because people are desperate. And it's like putting animals in a corner. You back animals in a corner, they get crazy, man. And people see, there's a percentage of the population that la Santa Claus, you know, Santa's not real. Okay, Santa Claus is like the first freaking false flag that we're given. You know, that's where we're told something as a child. Oh, believe in it, believe in it, believe in it, and then we do, and then it's like, you know, you go to school and find out Santa. And then those that like spoil it, that Santa's not real, that Santa's like it's just as made up as the Catholic Church, right? And have you noticed this last week? There's not a lot of talk about the bishop, that Italian bishop that came out declaring all the nefariousnesses in the class. That's not anywhere to be found. I sent it to a couple people, you know, that I think that should see it, and it's just crickets. You know, I don't care what people's opinions are. I just want to know what people's opinions are. I don't got to agree with people's opinions. Hell, I'm a Heoki empath. Nobody fucking agrees with my opinions. You know what I mean? I'm the backwards guy. I'm the guy that it doesn't matter what the situation is. I'm going, okay, that's one way to look at it, but what about this? And then people are like, no, we only want you to accept one narrative. Don't anybody ever try to think outside the box. So some of the things I saw on the news today, when I scroll through the news sometimes before these little talks, one of them was, looks like Apple's breaking up with Intel after about 16 years, 17 years. Intel is, see, that's the thing is there's all these breakups, you know, and they're going to go ahead and go with overseas to build their components still. So Apple's not doing American made. No. See, it's all about the bottom line. It's all about the bottom line. Here, I'm thinking everything's supposed to be coming back from America, you know. But maybe Intel will get into big bed with with one of the other manufacturers. See, one of the things that happened, there used to be, the United States used to manufacture its own shit all the time, but what happens is Americans got really lazy. They got really fucking lazy. And so it's just easier to send your shit overseas, and it's cheaper, and let those kids do, work for you while you freaking do all, go big red, do all the, go NFL, spend all your money that you make from the breaking the backs of other people, and it got out of hand, and America sold to China, and freaking now it's trying to get its back, and hopefully tomorrow things will go okay, and DT will just flip flop. Okay, 4 more years, whatever. I don't think he's gonna do 4 more years. I think that he's gonna freaking that he's gonna get the election, go in there, and then just expose all this stuff, and then just be like, all right, I'm gonna call it a day and just go golf, and then just turn it over.
Stir it all up.
He's gonna and then he's gonna go, okay, now you guys, that's what I think. I don't know, but there's so many different storylines, there's so many different ways it can go, and the only way that we're gonna know is when it happens.
And it'll be very definite.
Yeah, because then they're I already think that AI lives. Artificial intelligence is just fake news to me. It's telling people just. My whole life I've watched media. I've watched people say one thing, and then they completely mean something else.
Or they don't do anything.
Yeah, but they say that they're doing all this stuff. And then they, that's the thing. That's what I was saying is America got lazy. And I know that America got lazy because it's prevalent, because all you got to do is tell people there's a little flu bug going around, and everybody's like, oh shit, I'm staying home, because they're fucking lazy. Most Americans are lazy. If obesity wasn't that's the most pandemicist thing more than this flu thing, is obesity. People can't take they don't want to go walk around the block. They don't want to get exercise because that might take effort. Oh my God, that might take accountability. Oh my God. That might take them doing something of themselves. But all these people got so unhealthy, and I can't wait till the health craze to come back. I can't wait. I'm excited. Look at these calves, man. I got badass calves. I got calves. I got good calves. I'm not too far off from a 6-pack abs, but that's what I did when I was 42. I'm 46 now. I don't need to do that no more. I don't got to prove nothing, but I'm fit, and Mom's fit. We went out and hung out with the dogs and walked around today, and I was talking about that. I'm like, see, Mom, that's what this is. What drives me crazy is I'm fucking healthy. You're fucking healthy. Why don't all the freaking scared, unhealthy people stay home and let us all this people that are faithful, that have a faith, that's bigger than ourselves, that's high, in God, that's gonna it doesn't matter what happens. I'm not going to live in fear because I know that God's got me. Let us live out in the world. And all you freaking scared, the Rona, and the Rona, oh my God, I'm going to do the Rona. People don't even know how to talk to each other. What's up? Do you get the Rona? No, I don't get the Rona. It'll be over before you know it, Ma, because people are people just freaking de-feared. If they walk the walk the talk, that they walk, if they walk the walk that they talk, it would already been over. Because we're what I think is funny, we're gonna see the true character of so many people. I've already seen it in media. People that are that are just like, oh God, spiritual beings, all over that are in that are just all in these 3D paradigms that are posting all this stuff about the politics anyway. I have a hard time with it because it's all bells and whistles. It's all made up. Economics, it's all bullshit. It's all a design of someone that thought it should be this way, and so all these people are like, okay, that works for me. And they just follow suit, because where do people learn to think for themselves? The majority, now not all, but the majority of people don't even know how to daydream. Stare out a window and go, I wonder, And I believe that has a lot to do with the fact that people have told them, how they've said, I've wondered to people, and then people have belittled them or berated them or told them they're stupid. I've had people tell me that my whole entire life. I've had people tell me I was wrong. I've had people tell me I'm crazy. I've always had people speak down to me. The thing of it is that more people resonate with what I say than those. So that tells me I'm onto something. When people are trying to discredit me, that means I'm onto something. So I just, I've stayed tried and true. I mean, I've been consistent in my lifetime, and encoding overload. Consider turning down what? What should I turn down? What should I turn down? Tell me OBS software. Tell me, give me the recommendations of what you think I should do. I was watching Marge's astrology talk this morning and heard, and there's like Adrian Elise, hers kept spinning around, and then it stopped, and it's just technology, man. It's like they dialed this stuff down. They're ready to start like raising the prices again because people are going to start going to their own community ways and their own little private like networks and stuff like that. I can't wait till big business is over. I really can't wait. I'm excited for it. Big business. Down with the big business. Buy local, man. Buy from the companies. Don't stop. And then I see all these spiritualists. I name this talk "Everything is Woo-Woo" because everything is freaking woo-woo, man. They've been trying to shove down our throat that this is our reality, our 3D reality. If you can't touch it, it's not real. Right? All this stuff. And the thing of it is everything's metaphysical. Everything's outworldly. People are channeling, getting downloads, uploads. They're coming into their higher selves. They're realizing that, oh shit, oh wait a minute. I'm not only living this incarnation. You mean I've lived incarnations before, really? And I'm going to live wait a minute. I'm going to live incarnations again? You mean that means, wait a minute. And then they start thinking, oh shit. And they start hearing about karma. Oh, you mean all this shit that I do to people? All the freaking nasty stuff I put out is going to come back to me? Oh, and if it doesn't happen in this lifetime, then it's going to come back in the next one? Oh, no shit. I better start acting right. Because, have you ever I always like hanging out with older people. And I've heard a lot of when people get to the end of their lives, they start freaking confessing about shit. They just start acting different because they start to get these ideas, these realizations that there's more to this life. And these are realizations that I was born knowing. And in a lot of areas, Mom, you supported me in knowing those and being able to live in my special abilities without being condemned for it. And other people, they're afraid of the power that they have. They're scared to death of what they can do. But what do they have to do for us? Yeah, I was uncomfortable when I stopped getting a W-2 in the sense that I always had. That, oh my God, I wasn't making freaking $2,000-$3,000 a paycheck. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And what did I do with all that stuff? I mean, I don't even have a lot of that. I mean, I have a lot. I mean, I went and got a bunch of boxes out of the storage place or out of the garage. I got all the because when I was in the Air Force, I just freaking did the 5 for 5 DVDs. So check this out. I want to see if I could show this. So I have all these boxes, and they're just full of DVDs. I could have my own Netflix. I could rent these all out. Look at all these. It's just boxes of them. Good shit. Stardust, Little Miss Sunshine, Rat Race. I mean, and I have like the thing of it is I got like 4 of these boxes. Three of the smaller ones, 2 of the smaller ones in one of these, so 3 total. But that's still, and they're all DVDs. I got like a movie I found today called I set a couple sides for Mom to watch tonight. I got dun 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 dun. Oh, not that one. Anyway, that's it. I didn't want to see that. I got Narnia and The Fifth Element for later in the evening when the dogs come in. I just like movies. Hello, Carl. How are you today? The end is near. Hello, glitches happening. Yes, and they are. I'm hoping to return to my home planet after this life. Yep, I'm a Series B in myself. So today I did the baked potato. And then once we're done with this, we're gonna do cheddar and broccoli twice baked potatoes. I'm gonna make those for here in a little bit. So so I haven't even, I'm just kind of disconnected because I can't even really watch the stuff that I want to watch because it just spins around and I get frustrated and then I just go off and do something else. So it gets frustrating because you pay, you want your shit to work, but people don't get what they pay for anymore. It's like companies just want to take they really have the mindset that they exist just to take your money and that they don't have to provide viable services. They got this attitude, well, because they got so much bailout money, they don't really need people anymore. Which brings me to the thing, is like, how much do people really need? It is amazing to me how much people think, yeah, you're right, think they need. We've always been minimalist. Even when I had that house in Omaha, it just wasn't full of stuff. We always had the idea that we can't take this stuff with us. We're not gonna. So, I love watching, it's funny watching all these freaking egomaniacal, freaking crazy, these people, because that's the thing, they got paid for people to watch them, but then they started going by their own scripts, because and actors probably should just stick to their own to what they're used to getting paid to do. You go by other people's words, right? Like this Alec Baldwin guy, he's freaking losing. He's just freaking. It's just like when people have so much and they still complain, it just begs. The argument begs, it's like, it doesn't matter what you're gonna have, you're always gonna complain. So how much is enough? We always got whatever we need. As long as we're together with the dogs, we have everything that we need, and food comes. Yeah, but what the stuff that I wanted, what did it do? What did it get me? It got me about 10 extra years in Omaha, Nebraska that I didn't need. But because I lived my life because of what other people told me to do. And then finally this voice in me, my spirit, I complied so much just to go with the mainstream, get along with the Joneses, and I'm just like, it never fit me. It never fit me. And what's funny? The funniest thing is all the people that asked and required the things of me. I don't talk to any of them anymore. None of them. Nobody's in my life anymore, Ma. It's just pretty much you and me. Yep, pretty much just you and me, Ma. Going to the 5D Earth. When Mom and I went out to spend some time with the dogs, we took some more pictures, and there's Benny with this. This was so cute. I gotta play this. Benny howling. He's such a good boy. He loves his grandmom so much. He was yawning. Ah, Benny. I got a couple of good pictures of me and Ma too. Yep. That's like one of my new favorite pictures of us right there. That's a real good one. And then another real good one I got. There's a lot of light anomalies too. Like you have like halos around you and stuff, Ma. Yeah, here's another good one of us. It's pretty cute of us. It's because I got your face, Ma. We got Luna back here. She was digging in something, so we got all the girls in the family and Sass. Sass is in Mom's blanket there. So, you know what? It just occurred to me. I haven't meditated. I haven't meditated in a few days. I'm like, maybe I'm sounding a little staunchy, and then I'm like, you know what? I haven't. I mean, I sleep at night in such a meditate state, but it's not the same. So maybe I think once I address these baked potato things, I should really plug into my source, you know, because that's what I got to do. I got to practice what I preach, man. I don't want to be another one of those people. Do as I say, not as I do. Blah ha 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 ha. No, I don't know. It's just weird. I'm, you know, and it's I don't know if it's weird because if it's just weird. I don't know if it's weird because I'm still acclimating to the elevation. 'Cause we're up in the ethers at 7,000 feet. You know, I don't know if it's weird because it's just all weird, man. But we're having good days. We're having fun. We're having good days, huh? Every day's a good day, huh, Ma? I even found some Newton's cottage cheese. Holy hell! I haven't had that in years. Oh, it's my favorite. I found some the other day. So social media, I only go on to. It's kind of a downer because now that her interviews aren't around so much anymore. I guess I could put a search out, but I don't want to pay for content. I'm going to end up on this. I think it's hilarious. My belief system is, as far as spiritual stuff. Look at this. I got a pimple. I got a zit, Mom. I've been eating my feelings. I don't know what that's about. Anyway. Is that this is where people spiritual is. I get that freaking people are allowed, you know, that's the thing. If I got back monetarily the energetic match to what I put out spiritually, because I'm up over at like 1,300 videos now. I've been doing this for a while. And of all the videos that I've ever seen on YouTube, I've never seen anybody that has put them together like Heyoka, right? I'm the only Heyoka that I look like in the search. I search like Heyoka every now and then on YouTube, you know, and I go to other people's channel. I'm like, well, I guess that's one kind of Heyoka. But I'm still the best kind. I'm still the fun kind, you know, because this Heyoka was so, we looked up at the poverty line. We looked up. And then, with my path, I pulled myself up through the muck and mire and freaking got myself in a better way. And now, I'm just like, I don't want to work in corporate America anymore. I just want to hang out with my mom and enjoy the days and spread my messages, you know. And I didn't invite God into the room, and how dare I? So God, in case you don't know, God is in the room with me. If you don't know that in the chat, you know, and I am here to be of service to God and, you know, try and help teach people get past their hurts so they stop hurting so much and taking their shit out on other people. Right? Because that's what's happening. So many people are hurting the world. They're taking their shit out. No, you don't get to do that no more. You get to heal your own shit, and your emotions, your pain are all yours. And it's nobody else's responsibility. And it's nobody else is going to take care of it for you. And it's okay, though, because I know a lot of ways to get through stuff. One of the things that people can do, just stop thinking about yourself. Go freaking do shit for other people. That's one way, you know. There's always trash to be picked up, you know. I get heady. I go out. I kind of live out in the middle of nowhere, and I go out and pick up trash. You know, Mom goes with me. You know, there's always stuff that you can do. And if you need any ideas, feel free to message me. So, but my point is, if I got paid, like if I actually got paid for that, you know, but then I would be just like the rest of them, because I believe inclusion and cooperation is nature's way, and I didn't believe in all inclusion, right? And I don't mean that. I'm not going to say that and then tell you in a week that I started a Patreon page over here. I did that years ago, and I don't even deal with it. And people want to freaking pay me for what they think I'm worth, then so be it. Then hell, then oh goodness, maybe we are moving to a 5D Earth. Maybe it's happening, you know. But then I was talking to the Rubies today about like Gaia. You know, spirituality is free. And then when people put money on it, in charge for it, you lose me. You lose me. And I, you know, and I bought readings and things. I support people monetarily, but there's a different heart space, there's a different heart space. And I'm my own production company. I'm not like David Zublik that if he gets his table, he's got a whole team. He's got a marketing, it's just more perpetuating more of that 3D shit to me. When you're doing so good that you can pay marketing firms to handle your shit. Oh wow, well guess what? Heyoka, we ain't never that important, man. Because I'm just all about this is my path that I've had in my life, and I've made it freely tell you about the mistakes that I made. In hopes maybe someday that somebody hears, and comes and they're like, oh shit, Marge did that and that didn't work out. You know what I mean? Learn from my mistakes, people. And I don't do nothing like anybody. I don't know anybody else that left corp America to hang out with their mom. I don't know anybody else on the planet. Nobody else at 46. Not to say that they don't exist. I would love to find them. And I would love to meet them because we're the ones that have the ideas on how to freaking make the world better. Yeah. Because we're the ones that know how to make joyful, happy, pleasant experiences with fucking next to nothing. Yeah. 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 Because our overhead is low. And I look at all these government, even the president, and flying, 4 places in one day. I just think about the funds. Click, 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 click. It's always a ticker. Click, 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 click. And it's all taxpayer. Click, 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 click. And I'm just like, maybe I'll start getting clicked. Maybe people will start recognizing Heyoka and stuff like that. And I'll start ding, 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 ding. But hell, maybe not, because I can't even get 1,000 subs. It's like I get 925 and then people get pissed off and go and then I go back down to 9. It's like I ain't supposed to be big though, Ma. I'm not supposed to be big because if I were to get big, I don't want to see what happens to my ego. So I'm supposed to stay right size. So God's gonna keep me plenty tiny.
In check.
In check, yeah. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water. I hate peeing. I'm so freaking sick of peeing. Being a human is stupid. It is really dumb. Yeah. I freaking hate it, man. I hate just the physical act. I don't want to get up. Anyway. What else? I'm the cantankerous guru today. Standing turtle. I am suppressed. Yeah, I've been, but it's the strangest thing. God, universe always sends us whatever we need, and it doesn't even have anything to do with money. Like Mom's chair, I wanted to get rid of the old chair that she was sitting in, and so I was like, all right, universe, we need a new chair for Mom. I'm not even kidding. It was like the next day I went to the laundromat and I came back and I saw one of those, chair on the side said free. And it had low legs like you like, and it had the tall back like you like, and I brought it home and you liked it. That's how you got your chair, but you like this chair better. So, and it's been, I get a hankering for fresh made bread, for homemade bread, and then the neighbor across the street would bring some over like a couple days later. Like, doesn't homemade bread sound good, Mom? That's us making our manifestations. Mom and I were talking earlier when we were out hanging with the dogs, and I was like, Mom, I remember just the whole time we were in Oregon, I was just like, why is it so